So I am downtown near Austin Water, not because I'm actually going into Austin Water, I'm returning my rental car, but I wanted to show you the sign that says that they have reclaimed water in use. Isn't that cool? That's part of what you'd call one water. So thinking of our water instead of as single streams, wastewater, stormwater, drinking water, that's all reusable and intertwining and part of the water cycle. So I thought that was cool. So I'm working on a number of projects, to at least 4 of them right now. Some of them it's more of a technical role that I'm playing, and some I do more of the project management side. So my main project right now is a reservoir in Central Texas, which I was actually at the ribbon cutting event for yesterday. So it is almost complete. We're filling it up with water, and it's really cool to look out and see this lake that we built, that we designed starting in 2013, and I've been supporting it for a little over a year now. And so we had the ceremony yesterday, and it was really cool to see it all coming together. So I support that project in a project management role, and I do some technical review and team integration. Some other projects I've got one in the Fort Worth area, which is an ASR pilot well. So ASR is Aquifer Storage and Recovery, and this well is huge. It'll be, I think we've got the pump set at 1,400 feet below ground surface, so it's a really deep water well. And the intent is to store drinking water in the well, and then when there's a drought, we can recharge or we can recover that water that we've stored. So that's a really cool project. I'll be doing the construction services when it gets into construction, but right now we're just designing it with a couple other consulting firms, and we're all working together and doing the drawings and the specs. I've also got a couple other dam projects. I've got one on the Colorado River. We're doing a stability analysis, and we're going to bolster it up so that if there's a large rain that comes, a large event, it is safe. It had Hurricane Harvey came through the Texas area, and it has a little bit of bank erosion around it, so we're just going to go in and bolster it up a little bit. And then I've got a dam in Oklahoma, which is about 60 years old, so it's coming to the end of its design life, and so we're doing some investigation now, which will help inform our design for when we rehabilitate it. So that's a really fun one, to go up to Oklahoma and see that dam. It's an on-channel reservoir, and it's massive, so it's really cool to be out there. And I've got some other little projects here and there, but those are my 4 main ones right now. And on the side, my non-project work, I help assist, I guess as an informal executive intern position, a woman who sits over the U.S. South Solutions and Technology track. So in Jacobs, we've got sales, we've got operations, but we've also got technologists that make up, the huge part of what we do is like this really awesome technology. So the solutions and technology area or model within Jacobs is how we integrate people to the projects and get the projects with the right resources. And so she helps facilitate that in all of the South, and so I have been helping her with some of her tasks. So that's a really cool part of my job. So always busy, always more to do, and always more that I want to be doing. So by looking at the job availability numbers, you can tell that there's a big trend towards cloud computing, digital automation, machine learning, anything that is computer-based. And so if I was holding my crystal ball and I was looking into it, I would expect to see that those trends would be consistent in the water industry as well, and in civil engineering, that we'll have designs that are more integrated into just the fact that everybody has a cell phone on them. We'll see designs that are using smart meters or water meters, and I would expect to see more of those programming-based engineering jobs instead of just straight drafting or using the same designs that we've used over and over again. I think we'll be a little bit more creative as an industry and our designs will be a little bit more holistic. So I'm super excited to see that, and that's where I think the industry is going. So a skill that's necessary for water projects, I think for any type of project that we do here at Jacobs, is the social skills, the people skills, because your projects have lots of different types of people who communicate in different ways and have different specialties and backgrounds, and you're constantly working in these interdisciplinary teams, and you're working with all the stakeholders, the client, the communities. So it's really important to be able to communicate and articulate what your justification is behind your designs and why you're designing something the way that you are. It's important for water engineers who are working in the public sector to have their professional engineering license. So it involves taking 2 tests that are 8 hours long each and having 4 years of experience, as well as passing an ethics portion. And it certifies that you are capable to do the engineering that you're sealing, and that you can create designs that can be used within the public space. And so it's important to have that certification for public safety. So that's it for me today. Thank you guys for joining me, and thanks to Jacobs for letting me take over your Instagram account. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys want to find me, I am at Dumont Andi, or you can find my blog at www.andromedadumont.com. And I'll put a link in the comments of the post for today for Jacobs. And I will see you guys over on my channel. Bye.